Hello and welcome back to another episode of the PVM-focused Ultimate Ironman account. In the last episode, we wrapped up Barrows and we started to begin our questing journey to allow us to get Barrows Gloves. So in this episode, we're going to be continuing on with that. If you're new to the series, make sure to start from the beginning. You can always go to the channel and then go to the playlist and start from the first episode. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy. So next up on our quest list is going to be Sheep Herder. This is a pretty straightforward quest, so we should be able to knock this out fairly quickly. Alright, and that is Sheep Herder completed. It was definitely a very quick quest. That is Tower of Life completed. And this is a significant quest because this allows us to get noted red spider eggs, which we're going to need to make super stores in the future. So the recordings got a little bit messed up for some of these next quest completions, but that is Observatory quest completed. Alrighty, and Ghost Ahoy has been completed. This was a pretty long quest actually. Getting some of the items took quite a while, like the dyes, but we have that completed, and we've unlocked the Ecto File. And this is pretty significant because it's a one-click teleport, and also we can buy it from Purdue whenever we need to use it. So this will be great for farm runs to get to the patch. So I can always just drop this during Slayer, and then when I want to do a run real quick, I can teleport home. I can grab my item, and then I can continue my run. So I think overall this is a great item to have. It's pretty critical. And we're up to 164 quest points, so we're getting a little bit closer. I haven't decided completely which quests I'm going to do just yet, but likely I'm going to end up doing Watchtower. I'm not sure about that one. I need to see how many items, but I know it gives a lot of quest points. And then from there, we're probably going to finish it off with a couple of other one quest point quests, something quick, just so I can get to 175 quest points. Watchtower quest completed. We're getting really close to 175 quest points. It'll just be a few more quests at this point. Alright, and just like that, we got Edgar's Ruse completed for 11k herb lore experience, which will actually almost get us to 53 herb lore. I don't know if anything notable is at 53. Hunting potions doesn't look like it. But with that being done, we can actually work on doing My Arm's Big Adventure, which is how you can plant herbs in the Trollheim patch. So I figured that would be pretty important to get out of the way on our way to 175 quest points so that we can do farm runs in between Slayer. So we're going to go get ready for that quest and hopefully complete it very soon. So in order for us to do this quest, we will actually need to get 60% favor, or whatever you want to call it, with Taibawana. So I honestly am not quite sure I remember how to do this. I know you need to like hack away at some of the plants and then repair the fence. I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure this out real quick, but yeah, we're gonna have to get 60% favor before we can complete this quest. So last night we ended up finishing My Arm's Big Adventure, and I unfortunately did not get it on recording, but we did finish that quest, so we can officially plant in the Trollheim patch, which is awesome. And so I've just been mining some volcanic ash, just in my downtime here and there when I can, when I'm a bit busy with other things. But what we are going to do is we're going to finish up 175 quest points. And I've already laid out the quests that I'm going to be doing to finish them off. And the most notable of that will be Tears of Guthix, as well as the Hand in the Sand. And the Hand in the Sand I actually definitely need to do because I need access to buy runes from the Magic Guild, because that's just critical on an Ultimate Ironman. And I'm going to need a lot of law runes because I'm going to be building all the house portals so I can teleport around without needing to carry a lot of runes on me. Because I've noticed it's a bit difficult. I often don't carry water runes on me, and I'm currently carrying fire runes, but I don't want to all the time. So, you know, I need access to be able to teleport everywhere on all the spell books, including Current Castle. That's a big one. And yeah, we're going to be working towards that, but we're going to finish up 175 quest points as soon as possible. Troll Romance is completed, and that puts us at 172 quest points, so we're getting very, very, very close now. There's not much else to say other than completed. All right. And with this quest being completed right now, we will finally be at 175 quest points whenever this finishes. And yeah, pretty stoked that we got it completed. There it is, 175 quest points. We are going to start the final fights of Recipe for Disaster to get our Barrows Gloves. We're going to read the fights over a little bit. I know that they're pretty difficult. I think I've seen them done on an ultimate. It might have been Wild Mudkip series on how he fought them. I know that you can definitely do them without having to re-gear my actual, like, I don't think I need any armor. I'm just going to need to kind of get my inventory sorted out, set up prayer pots, food, things like that. And from there we will see. And also I have my IBEN staff, so it shouldn't be too bad. I think we'll be okay. But we're going to get that ready. And yeah, we've finished 175 quest points. If you're like me and you don't like questing, I'll be honest, reading the wiki with the quick guide version is really nice. It's very short, straight to the point. If you're not really concerned with reading any of the lore or getting any little tips for additional things you can accomplish during the quest, such as diary tasks. So I highly recommend using the Oldschool Runescape wiki. And in fact, in game, you can actually right click and click quick guide on a quest and it will open it directly for you. And it's super easy to follow, very quick and painless. But yeah, questing on an Ultimate Ironman is really not that bad. There are quite a few quests that are super tedious and take up a lot of time. But outside of maybe of all the quests I've done, there's been maybe 5 to 10 total quests that have really been more annoying because I'm an Ultimate Ironman. Otherwise, I would say it's very similar to questing on a regular account or a regular Ironman. So, yep, we're going to plan our fights for the final boss, and we will update when we get there. So the nice part about doing the final fights for the Culinary is that you can do them one by one. So each time you defeat one, even though another one will spawn immediately, you can actually exit and enter again when you're ready, and then you'll start from that monster. So it makes it nice because you can break up the fights in any way that you need to in order to complete them all. All right, we finally did it. We unlocked Barrows Gloves on the Ultimate Ironman. This is something that's like really crazy, I think, to me, because I never really thought I would be playing this account until this point. But like making my way through all the quests, progress, it looked very overwhelming. Honestly, if you pull up the quest guide for Recipe for Disaster and you look at all the items required, all the quests required, all the different steps you have to do, it seems super overwhelming, especially to like newer players. And I've done Recipe for Disaster all the way through maybe 4 or 5 times in the entire time I've played RuneScape, but this account feels the most significant. It's definitely the hardest. You got to have a lot of patience. You got to be, ready for anything. You got to make do with what you have. And yeah, this is such an iconic moment on the account because Barrows Gloves is your best in slot gloves pretty much forever until Hydra. And even then, you could still argue that you don't need those gloves from Hydra and you can just use Barrows Gloves forever. So yeah, it's just an awesome thing to get out of the way on this account, and we're one step closer to our goals of starting Slayer. So we're actually going to go purchase these real quick. Okay, and I actually didn't realize that we got an antique lamp. I don't know why I couldn't say that word. We're going to put this on Herblore. 20,000 Herblore experience is going to get us almost to 55 Herblore. That's not bad. Let's see, what can we do at 55? We can actually make super strength pots already, which is pretty significant. So we're definitely going to start farming our quarms as well as our other seeds pretty soon that we have in the seed box here. But yeah, we are going to buy the Barrows Gloves. And this is a hard task in the Lumberjane Drainer area. Nice, I didn't know that. But out with the Rune Gloves, which we are going to Alk. And we've got our Barrows Gloves. This is pretty awesome. Such a significant moment for this account, honestly. I never really thought I'd get here, but here we are. And also, we got our Slayer set up pretty much. I mean, I'm going to be replacing the plate body with the one from Barbarian Assault. I'm blanking on the name, the Fighter Torso. And yeah, so we're going to go do that actually really soon. All right, just a quick update. I ended up having to have some downtime, so I ended up AFKing my crafting level to 55. So now that we have that out of the way, which unfortunately I didn't really record because I was just AFKing, we can make the Slayer helmet when I decide to purchase it. So the last thing that we really need before we start Slayer and get back into the groove of things is we need to get the Fighter Torso. So I realized when I was trying to do the Fighter Torso earlier that you can't do it if you have runes and things like that in your inventory. You can't have a rune pouch and certain items, like a looting bag. So I've decided to use the item retrieval service for the first time on this account. So this is currently what we have in here. Like I said, previously I unlocked this a little bit earlier when I got 150 kudos. So now we can finally see everything that we have. And it's currently worth a 16 million GP, and this isn't factoring in the seeds in the seed box, which probably make an additional 5 million GP, and also the fact that I have 4 million GP in my coffer. So we're actually like up to maybe 25 million GP in total for our approximate valuation. But it looks really cool seeing everything stacked up like this. It's kind of nice. You get to almost have like a bank, and I think that the item retrieval services are perfect for Ultimate Ironman. Without it, doing a lot of things would be even more difficult. But yeah, this is really cool. So I'm going to pull out the equipment that I'm going to need during this grind, and then from there we will begin doing it.